winning, can't nobody hold it. Can't nobody. We winning, yeah. We winning, yeah. We winning, can't nobody hold me, yeah.
Jump over here to this next story, Sam. And Young Thug sat down with no jumper, and I guess he was asked about Lil Nas X coming out, and here's what he said. He said, I feel like he's probably shouldn't have told the world because these days mother effers is just all judgment, he said in a recent sit down, obviously with no jumper. He said it ain't even about music no more. Soon as the song comes on, everybody's like, that's a gay ass N-word. For real. Truth to these statements, Sam, man, what Young Thug put out there. How do you feel about it? Do you think Lil Nas X should have stayed in the closet? How do you feel about this?
The only reason why this is a story, honestly, in my opinion, is because of who said it. Because I don't give a fuck. I really don't. It didn't matter to me when he said it. I didn't pay attention to it. Almost kind of threw it toward it being a publicity stunt, just because of the timing, because of the nature of how hot the album was, or the single was, given coming off of the Pride Month and the celebrations and everything. We see it all on IG, and then Lil Nas X drops his announcement that he was coming out the closet. But I don't give a fuck. And I don't agree necessarily with Young Thug, even though he may know something we don't. He may be he may be homosexual himself. I don't know. I'm not saying he is. I just don't know. Maybe he just is kind of going toward what he wants to go toward. Giving Lil Nas X some advice, but I don't see this hurting Lil Nas X's career. I don't see it hurting it at all. If anything, I see it helping it. He's not losing anything on Billboard. So what exactly? I mean, so what if people are going, as soon as they hear that song, that's that little dude? I think maybe that's what Lil Nas X wanted. He's a lot smarter than what people are giving him credit for right now. He knew what he was doing with social media and getting that record out there and getting it promoted. He knew what he was doing when he dropped that announcement. Hey, man, I ain't gonna fault him.
Yeah, that day of so-called what they call back in the day is gay bashing is pretty much finished. People are not going to be doing that. They may say stuff, in the public, I mean, not public, but the private, amongst their friends and whatnot, and joke around. But as far as somebody coming out and Boosie got enough slack for what he said, but I don't see a lot of people doing that anymore. Like you said, I think it only can help him. As crazy as it may sound to a lot of people that particularly watch our program, because we got a real mature hip hop head audience there that don't really deal with the young cats too much. They like us, but I don't think it's going to go to the point where, I mean, you look at that community in particular, man. I mean, they're going to embrace him. It was just a strategic move. Like, I like what you said when you said that he pretty much knew he's smarter than what people give him credit for. Absolutely. This is only going to help the young man. Again, I can care less about what Lil Nas X does in the bedroom with who he does it with. I think, in my opinion, I don't care if he said it or not, but for him to come out and say it and knowing the backlash that it was going to get, negative or positive, he knew exactly what he was doing. So, yeah, people are going to do that now. They're going to come out. That's the day and age we're in. If you say something against them that could be considered derogatory or what they call hate speech or anything, you're going to be in a lot of different trouble. You're going to get a lot of backlash, especially if you're a public figure who's influential. So it only can help the young man at this point. Yeah.
Let me go as far as to say this, and this might sound crazy, it might not, but that announcement may have made him a global superstar, and here's why. Everybody was wondering whether or not Lil Nas X was going to be a one-hit wonder, whether or not Old Town Road was going to be the only thing for him, blah, blah, blah. What he did right there is solidify a core fan base to where no matter what he puts out, they're going to support it. They're going to support him. They're going to support the record, which just turned him into a global superstar. Because even if, all right, me and you, we hear his next album, we say, no, that shit's garbage. Doesn't matter. It's going to go millions of views. It's going to go millions of streams. It's going to chart on Billboard. He's going to be able to tour off it. And now, no matter if we think the song is whack or not, he got another hit. He's talking about doing another feature with Old Town Road. So he's still stretching out that single. He had one single with Young Thug. I forgot who else he had on the joint. I just seen something that Lil Wayne threw a remix on there. So, I mean, the shit's getting more popular and popular by the day. This dude is going to be a global superstar by the years, and I guarantee it. And
what do you think about his music? Did you hear any of his new music yet?
Did I hear any of his new music? I haven't.
Besides Old Town Road, I think I started listening to it the other day. It didn't sound that bad.
I believe it. I believe it because he's smart, and he's never going to be the best lyrical. He's never going to kill you with bars. He's never going to be the dude that you go, damn, yo, that was up and down. That was a dope ass record. But he's going to give you enough jingles to stay on the motherfucking charts and then just give you a little bit of his personality enough, plus his core fan base that he just created, man, that dude ain't going nowhere.
What do you think about Dave East now? Do you think Dave East kind of looked like a hater at that point in time? Because remember when we talked about that story, that song first came out, and that was like the first time I really heard it. And, you know, he was like, all the stuff that he said about it. What do you think about that now? Do you think he might be eating his words?
Eating his words? Nah, I think, look, Dave East said some real nigga shit. Dave East said some real nigga shit. We hear the song. It's a country song. It's this, it's that. He's a real hip hop dude. He said, man, get that shit the fuck out my face. I don't want to hear it. He was talking for them dudes that don't necessarily care about hearing wholesome rap here, but they want to hear that gangster street shit, which is very popular, which is it's still strong, and people still just gravitate toward that style of rap. And when it's doing the success that it's doing, he's probably just smoking and saying, man, that shit's corny. But what did it do? It gave him backlash. It instantly made him look like a hater. It instantly made him look like he was just throwing this dude shade, not supporting the brother. Hey, man, this is what happens when you start kind of poking the fun at somebody like that, man. You never look good, and this will continue to happen. Somebody goes and disses Lil Nas X, they're going to get the same energy as Dave East did, even though Dave East ain't a real nigga statement. I ain't going to lie. I like the record. I do. But Dave East spoke for a lot of real motherfuckers out here that feel the same exact way he do.
Definitely. Like you said, I think I only see Lil Nas X getting more popular. I think he put a tweet out today talking about he wanted Megan Thee Stallion and Dolly Parton, you know, on the other remix, you know, of Old Town Road. So yeah, you might just see this dude in movies, commercials. The sky's the limit, you know, for this young man at this point. And you know, we wish him the best over here, and that kind of just is what it is, man.
Yeah, definitely. You said you heard the other song? It didn't sound that bad. I got to go and listen to it some more because I didn't listen to it either. But yeah, I'm interested to see what he does next and his sexual preference. I hope it doesn't really get brought up that much anymore, because then I would have to start saying some wild shit, because it shouldn't. Just who cares? Gives a fuck.
Right. Definitely, man. Definitely. But you're tuned to the Hip Hop Uncensored podcast with your brother Old God and Sam, man. We're going in today, man, on this Monday. It's Monday, man, kicking the week off the right way. If you enjoy what you're listening to, go ahead and hit that 5-star rating right there. And also do not forget to subscribe to this particular podcast channel to make sure you can get all podcasts as we drop them, about 4 weekly. So yeah, that's actually all I got over here. I'm about to pull a story up. You had that story in front of you with the lady who was killed in the trunk. Trying to pull that one up, bro.
I do. I actually do. I'll read a little bit of it now. The lady, I don't know her. I hope it's Sade Roberts Joseph or Sadie Roberts Joseph. I apologize if I'm saying her name wrong, but she died. She was found in the trunk of her car, dead. Now, she's a 75-year-old Louisiana woman. She is an African-American history museum. She was the founder of it. And yeah, she was discovered dead. Now, what is it saying? I'm trying to say, all right, here it is. It says she died of traumatic asphyxia, which includes suffocation, according to a preliminary autopsy conducted by East Baton Rouge Parish Coroner's Office. Now, Baton Rouge police also confirmed Monday that car Robert Joseph was found in on Friday belonged to her. It is with great sadness and respect we investigate any unexpected or traumatic death, the coroner's office said on Monday. When our investigation involves an innocent victim such as Miss Sade Joseph, it is particularly tragic. Our condolences are extended to Miss Joseph's family. Now, I'm trying to go through and see if we have anything else as far as what happened exactly. All they're saying right now is that she was found in the trunk of her car. There's a reward up to $5,000 being offered for any information that may lead to the arrest. All of this sounds good, tragic, sad. Oh God, but let's get to the nitty motherfucking gritty of this, man. This is a hate crime all day long, in my opinion. We all know what goes on down there in Baton Rouge, as well as a lot of cities out here in America. But down there, I mean, we talked about Corey Miller just now, talked about a number of innocent people and just the horrible conditions down there in those jail systems and things like that. Racism is very real, particularly in the South. And when you got somebody with the credentials of this woman, which she had, it has hate crime written all over it. But I want to get your thoughts and your perspective on that real quick.
Yeah, man. It's I was talking to somebody today, and I'm not gonna mention who it was, but they were letting me know they were dealing with some things in their environment that they they never had felt this before. They said, I'm like, yeah, man. A lot of times things that we don't think are even real, and we might just see it on TV, and then we don't, until it hits close to home, we don't think that it's real. But yeah, racism, prejudice, different things. When you look at this, country and how it was founded.